Welcome to the final video in our series on finding hope when life is fearful. As we've been recording these videos, a highly contagious virus, the COVID-19 coronavirus, has been causing major issues in our world. As we've tried to combat this, a new phrase has entered our vocabulary: social distancing. Keep your distance from those you don't live with at all times in order to avoid spreading the virus. Because we know that a contagious disease is spread when people are close to one another, so the closer you are and the more time you spend around someone, the more likely you are to catch whatever they have. But this isn't just true for viruses. This is also true for how we feel and how we think. The closer we are to someone and the more time we spend around them, the more likely we are to be influenced by them. We've called this series Finding Hope When Life is Fearful. And those two qualities, hope and fear, are both contagious. Consider this passage from Deuteronomy chapter 20, verses 8 and 9. The context of this is that the people of Israel are choosing an army, and the commanders of the army are given some reasons why someone would not have to serve. And the final reason is this. It says, "Then the officers shall add, 'Is any man afraid or faint-hearted? Let him go home, so that his brothers will not become disheartened too.'" In other words, if someone is afraid, don't have them serve in the army, because their fear will be contagious and others will catch it. In Proverbs chapter 15:30, it tells us, "A cheerful look brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones." Have you ever had someone who you spent time with and just the way they looked at you, or the way they talked to you, or the news that they shared just brightened your day and filled you with peace or with joy? Hope, comfort is also contagious. So our final tip is this: choose to spend time around people who are hopeful and not fearful, and you will catch what they have. This can look like a lot of different things. This can be one-on-one, who you spend time one-on-one with, or in groups, physically, in person. It can also be online, those you spend time communicating with through email, or Facebook Messenger, or Instagram, or text, or any other way. This can be people that you read online. Avoid reading people who are fearful, who are stoking fear, who are just trying to get you upset. Read blogs and devotionals that give you hope. Call a friend who is positive and cheerful and hopeful instead of one who frequently complains or worries, because hope and fear are both contagious. And you know what? It doesn't have to stop there. You can be contagious too. In 2 Corinthians 1, verses 3 through 5, it says, "Praise be to the God of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves have received from God. For just as the sufferings of Christ flow into our lives, so also through Christ our comfort overflows." Our comfort, our hope, overflows out of the result of what God has done in our heart. We can allow that to overflow to others. We can practice hope and let that be contagious to someone else. And we can be what Christ called us to be, the lights of the world. Be a light in a dark world. Be an agent